Hello everyone. Does everybody here familiar with these objects? Since the beginning of this year, beside your phone, wallet, or key, I believe this must be the item that every one of you here bring with you whenever going outside. Today, I'm going to attempt to persuade you on the seriousness of the current global health crisis called COVID-19 and some of the way we can do to overcome this pandemic together. My extensive research on this topic as well as the news regarding COVID-19 allowed me to have a concise and objective view on this topic. The current coronavirus pandemic would have a much more significant impact on our society than we think if we, as a member of this society, fail to fight against this virus. In this speech, I will go over the impact of the current situation on the public as well as some of the way we can do to put an end to the virus. First, I'm going to start by describing our current situation of how the widespread of COVID-19 has caused such a detrimental impact to the public as well as our daily lives. From an outbreak studied in Wuhan, China, the virus has now spread exponentially around the globe. According to the Johns Hopkins University online dashboard of COVID-19, by the time of my research, the total number of cases for this virus has already surpassed 30 million cases, and around 1 million people have died from the infections. More than that, this pandemic has caused such a critical health impacts and suffering for anyone who got infected. According to a 2020 article, The Effect of COVID-19 on the Organs by Yu and Jane are curious. The SARS-CoV-2 virus can virtually affect every system on your body, especially the lungs. You guys might not experience directly, but there are tons of people out there who are suffering or losing their loved one because of this virus. The impact of this virus is not only on the loss of lives, but also on the economy and the financial condition of many people, especially in the US. According to the 2020 research publication from University of New Hampshire by Michael Ellinger and Jordan Hensley called the COVID-19 economic crisis by state, every industry in the US felt an impact in nearly every state, and the gross domestic product for every state declined in the first quarter of 2020. Well, this is pretty much unavoidable because the risk of getting the virus causing more people to stay home, which consequently and drastically decreased the demand for a lot of goods and services. As a result of declined economic activities, a ton of people lost their jobs in the US. According to the report called Public Sector Impact of the Great Recession and COVID-19 from UC Berkeley Labor Center in 2020, Sarah Hinckley reported that nearly 20 million US jobs has been lost, and this is more than twice the total job loss during the Great Recessions. This is insane because losing job means that you have to rely on the government support and cannot be independent. This is the situation which no one wants to be in at all. The reason why this pandemic had caused so much impact and lasted so long was because there are many people out there who didn't follow what we should all be doing. Everyone strictly follow social distancing and safety regulation are our best shots in ending this pandemic. Let's talk about the first part. Strictly follow social distancing is one of the most effective ways in preventing the spread of this virus. According to a 2020 article, A Review of Coronavirus Disease 2019 on the Indian Journal of Pediatrics, Tanu Singh stated that infection is transmitted through large droplets generated during coughing or sneezing by symptomatic patients. Because of that, the best way to avoid these droplets from the patient or on public places are by social distancing, by staying 6 feet apart from each other, and by avoid going to public places. We have no idea who has got the disease, so it's best to keep a distance from everyone. However, when you do need to go outside, following all the safety guidance from the government, like wearing your mask or washing your hand, are the best way to protect yourself. Another report from UC San Francisco shows that the mask mandate led to a slowdown in daily COVID-19 growth rate, and it became apparent over time. This makes so much sense because Wearing masks block up most of the droplet of water, which may cause the disease from other people. Some other safety measure against this virus could be washing your hand regularly or cleaning surfaces around your house. In the end, we all want to be safe. That's why we should follow government safety guidelines and contribute to help fighting against the virus. In short, those are all my attempts to persuade you guys to care more about the current pandemic and to cooperate on fighting against it. In this bit, I have gone over the current impact of COVID-19 on the public, as well as why we should all follow social distancing and safety guidelines from the government. Therefore, the next time you go outside, always remember to wear your mask and avoid going to crowded places. Those are the best way to protect yourself. Thank you and stay safe.